Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Twilight Drowning. We're back as our role as Mordred, the detective. And yeah, let's just check out what's gonna happen next. We're gonna probably visit his wife, our suspect's wife. Let's see what she has to say. Also, a friend wanted us to go back to the detective agency. Nothing to investigate here. Policeman's workstation. There are a few pictures of suspects on the screen, probably involved in minor crimes. The workstation from where you can see most of the city center. It's like they want to show how much control they have over us. 24th floor. The police headquarters has more than 10 departments and 40 floors. Just an elevator. I don't need to get on right now. Symbol of Nova Palermo's police is a Cerberus. The claim is "Ci sunt the lupi", which means "Here are the wolves". As Sunny Wolf, I like that. I've left to speak, right? All investigations. It's us. We're gonna go there because she wanted us to be there. As long as I have the options to go there, sure. Oh, Mordred, you're back. I hope you don't mind if I put some music on. I remember this song. Composed it when we started our agency. Indeed, I wanted to relive the thrill of creating something of my own. Now that we might lose everything, those memories are all I have. When I think of those days, I realize that I'm the monsters we swore to destroy. Ella, what's wrong? It's just that now that we know Pandora is back, you won't keep your promise about not getting back out of jail. Especially after you hung up on the phone on me when you were at Treasury Park. I did it for your own good. I know, but honestly, the thought of reliving those days scares me more than running the risk of losing everything, or even Pandora himself. Look what kind of people we're trying to protect. Saint Fly of the Black Bands, show me. Greatness once again. We watch, you vote. Propaganda fly with Baker's face on its back. Lots of sentences about respect, family, honor, and unity. Flyers has always had dark shades and aimed at exploiting people's fears. I understand you're doing this for our own good, but when the moment comes, think about the consequences of saving that man. I'm serious when I say a decision could change the entire future of this city. It's a decision we will take together, and I won't let anyone hurt you, you know it. I'm not afraid of dying, Mordred. I'm afraid of losing you. The only demon brave enough to stand beside me, and you could have just left me to die on the street. Ella. A very distorted view of me, you know that, right? The usual jerk. Never mind, how about filling me in on what happened? Sit down, this is going to take a while. Baker's lying too. Indeed, I need more evidence to push him to tell me what really happened. Right, I'll be here if you need me. As the investigation we will look. Alright, thank you for that, Hera. I've gotta go to Baker's house. In concert, Galaxy Yamashita. Wow. I knew Baker loved luxury, but that megalomaniac managed to surprise me once again. I have. Who are you? Who let you in here? This is my house. No, you must be Ann Baker. A housekeeper let me in, a Mordred Foley and Ann Baker's show. Revolution is not meant for the poor. Psychological profile. Vulnerable and submissive. Nope, she doesn't give me those vibes at all. Gives me like very Russian Russian vibes. I don't know why. Anne has always been constrained by her family's expectation. Because of this, she always felt the need to depend on someone strong and charismatic. I won't call him charismatic. Ann Baker, maiden name Sherman, was born in an old-fashioned family. So, oh yeah. Born in an old-fashioned family, preserving their duty and traditions for more than a century since relevant in English soil. You're telling me this man, we have Baker's profile? We don't, for some reason. Our suspect, that's his wife. And he's fucking the sister of his wife. Alright. There's no need for you to introduce yourself. Your sloppy outfit and that lingering stench of tobacco. He must be one of those dirty journalists trying to disgrace my husband's name even more. You parasites. Feeding on the misery of a man who created an empire with the sweat of his brow. I'm not a damn journalist. I'm the detective hired by your husband. Oh, my husband asked for a detective. Why wasn't I aware of this? As I suspected, Baker didn't tell her anything. They're hiding things from you in order to protect you, madam, but I'm here because your help could be fundamental to the investigations. In how am I supposed to help you? Just answer my questions for now. Wait, who's the victim again? Start of the victim. What can you— oh wait, no, he was not fucking his sister, he was fucking Alicia Hart. And the sister of her— wait. Oh yeah. Well, he might still fuck the sister, I don't know. What can you tell me about Alicia Hart? Oh, that poor angel. Alicia was a dear friend of my sister. Ah, okay. They were both artists dreaming about shooting a movie together. She used to come here often. She was the only person able to cheer up my beloved Abigail. When Richard realized that, he began to support Alicia's work, hoping to give her a bright future. Richard realized that, he began to support Alicia's work, hoping to give her a bright future. Obviously, someone spread malicious rumors about an alleged intimate affair between my husband and her, but they are just envious of his kindness. After all, you cannot expect those peasants to be able to comprehend such superb examples of altruism. In fact, some creep killed her, and now my dear Richard is forced to sleep surrounded by those jackals. No mask on her face. This woman really believes in her husband's faithfulness. Must be the result of years of brainwashing. She is such a distorted version of reality. Abigail Sherman. Be truly convinced of your husband's innocence. Why would Abigail testify against him?
What kind of question is that? Someone probably tricked my sister into this knowing about her relationship with Alicia. Are they good friends? More than you think. Alicia was probably the only person who could make Abigail smile. Richard Baker. My beloved husband has always been a man like no other, vigorous, valiant, altruistic. Unlike the snakes of the Black Burns, he always committed himself to peace and equality, fighting for the rights of every citizen. It's just pathetic how the majority of the police force were against him. Do you think he might have been framed by his colleagues? Of course. Who else could ever want to go up against such a good man? Looking for evidence. To help your husband, I need to search your house. Won't take long, I promise. No way. My husband is innocent. All you want is to ruin his name and torture my soul. Admit it. Pierce and Finley sent you here, those filthy. Madam, I have no idea who these people are. They are my husband's biggest rivals. Those hypocrites speak of peace but just want to take his place. I'm just wasting my time. I need to convince her to let me investigate about. Sarah might have an idea. She has always been better than me dealing with people. I'll be right back. Many believe that Pantera never really existed and it was just a myth. What about the murders? What about the deaths? You know? What do you think, Anne Baker?
Let me guess, that is not quite the angel imagined.
That woman won't let me touch anything in the damn mansion.
Maybe she triggered her fears, possibly by showing her something about her husband, the Black Bands.
Leveraging on people's fears. That's my thing. Baker's mask.
I want Baker to tell us the truth. He's the one who hired us.
I'm not entirely sure, but I think he's hiding something about Abigail.
Anne could be the solution to most of her problems. She's the eyewitness sister and our client's wife, after all. Shall we try talking to her?
I have. The glove.
Regarding the glove, don't you think we could have ruined Freya's career for our showing it to David?
Freya is the least of our problems now. Besides, we'll never be able to solve the glove issue without her help.
I see. Just hope it won't have serious consequences.
Alright. Thank you. For fears. Vulnerable and submissive. Anne has always been constrained by family sex because of this year. What do you think you're doing sneaking around my house? Don't you dare touch anything or I'll call the police. Wait, just what I need. I'd have to inspect the house. I need my evidence. But how can I distract her? Can I just show her something? Taking a huge leap of faith, but maybe it's worth a try. You know what this is? Of course I do. It's a flyer from the campaign of Richard's party. Precisely, on its back you can read some big words like respect, honor, unity and pride. But apparently they don't have much to do with the majority of the black bands. It is there many times that Aspen has lots of enemies inside both the party and the police force. Tell me, madam, have you ever thought that those same enemies could hurt you as well? What? So it's true, they want to kill me too. It's a possibility. Don't let me investigate, your life will be in danger. Do you understand that? Maybe. Well, I guess you're right. Fine, you're free to investigate around. But please, don't let them hurt me. Poor woman is just a shell of herself. Maybe I should tell her the truth about Baker. Maybe I should calm her down so that she doesn't do anything foolish. Alright, but first you should know that I need to save. Assure her by hiding the truth. Tell her the truth about Baker and the lesions. But do we have any proof of the affair? Assure her by hiding the truth for now. Your husband can't wait to hold you in his arms again. Oh, that silly man, thinking of me despite the situation. Thank you, detective. You really have a good heart. Poor woman. Forced to live in a 5-star prison made of lies and empty words. The truth would have hurt her too much, but maybe it would have helped her out of this nightmare. Now I'd better investigate. Start with the computer, obviously. An old yet still working laptop. Nothing interesting here. It must be Abigail's computer given the huge amount of art, porn. Wait, what are these? Dozens of encrypted emails from a few days before the murder sent to someone called from the little Greek I know yep. I think it means Tartarus or something like that. How did Abigail manage to encrypt and send those emails without getting blocked by the security system? You have obtained security information, no problemos. Since its foundation, Nova Palermo has been using Caligula, communication and browsing system mandatory for everyone in the city. Whoever passes the Patterson test has the right to use it, and the content they create, see or share, is monitored by the police and the secret intelligence services. The system is free and widely accepted due to the high navigation speed and security it provides. By all the elitists of the city who fear strangers and everything that could break the status quo, reporting and using different operating systems is a crime punished by either jail or expulsion. That makes me raise an eyebrow. So they're telling me that this man, Baker, our suspect, is gonna change the city if he gets elected. Now they're trying to tell me he's not like the best person, he's kind of like evil. And maybe he is. I will not totally disagree on that. But it already sounds like this is already a very surveillance state. Like what? Like it wouldn't matter anymore if he got elected or not. It would stay the same status quo probably. And if there's some change, I mean, what? But alright. Should probably just ask her as soon as I'm done with Baker. Contained old data chip. An old support containing several encrypted emails sent to someone called Tadavas. 2 days before the murder from what seems to be Abigail's computer. Old storage supports the only way of transferring information in our polymers without getting caught by illegal control systems. Old storage supports. Photo has been turned down. It must be Alicia and Abigail. She had white hair. I thought her hair was blonde, but I see. That's very nice hair. Yeah, I mean, she has nice hair too. Yeah, she really looks like badass punk. She's not as badass as she thinks she is. Those two seem to be really close. Why was the picture turned down? Found file lesson at home. I guess the place has already been cleaned out. Anyway, I think I have enough to expose this baker's lies. Do we? Can I still investigate? Police haven't investigated like half the stuff. And let me tell you, I don't know what's going on. Some drawers containing useless paperwork and old articles about the black bands. I've seen shares like these for years. I couldn't imagine they were still popular amongst Nova, polemists, and elitists. If anything, to spend a week with my ass on a chair like this. Fireplaces at Nova Palamas. Now, I've seen it all. The artist's intention was to portray the emotional distress. Well, he succeeded. Bookcase full of books about sociology, politics, and history. I bet Baker put them here just to impress his guest. Only Baker could have such a bad taste. Can't even imagine how much they paid for something like this. Looks more like the entrance to a crypt rather than the door. The taste of which people are just terrible. Well, if you're rich, you're gonna get what you want to always have had. Well, I guess that's about it. Do you want me to move to the police station? And talk with Baker, even though I'm not sure I can expose Baker's lies with that. But yeah, sure. Tell me how we're gonna solve the truth. Mr. Baker, it's time for you to tell me the truth about Abigail and Alicia's death. We've already been through this. We've already been through this. I didn't see Abigail at night and already gave you my version of the events. Welcome to the Living Nightmare system. In this game mode, you will have to expose your interlocutor's lies by presenting facts or evidence collected during investigation. If you submit the wrong evidence for 3 times, it's game's over. Choose carefully. You're lying through your teeth, my dear Baker. First things first. When you told me about the victim, you never explained how you two had met. It all started when Alicia contacted me for an interview. Nonetheless, she never had any kind of relationship with my family. This is the worst lie I've ever heard. Why would you lie like this? Are you sure? If your family didn't know her, how can you explain this? That picture. I seem pretty close for being strangers. Don't you agree, Mr. Baker? I can only imagine how pleased Abigail was when she discovered that her dearest friend had an intimate relationship with her brother-in-law. Alicia used to come to our house quite often. She and Abigail were good friends and they were trying to film some sort of documentary together. I'm eating. One night she approached me with an excuse and... Well, from that day Abigail started hating me even more. Her will to testify against me did not take me by surprise. Still eating. If he wanted to humiliate me, mission accomplished, but I still can understand where events are heading, one step at a time. Let's go back to your fight with the killer. Said that you heard the girl screaming right before losing consciousness. Exactly. What's so strange about this? The attacker could have easily killed you, but instead decided to run away with no apparent reason. It would be nonsense unless... Gotta save you. No. Maybe. Yes. Am I wrong about thinking this? No. There was a... Maybe? Let's try this one for now. The killer recognized the voice. And that voice belongs to... I mean, obviously Abigail. What? The look on your face is worth 1,000 words. Damn it. Alright. There was no screaming nor fainting. During the struggle, I gripped my taser and temporarily paralyzed the killer so I could escape. I never told anyone because tasers are illegal in Nova Palamas and I would have risked imprisonment no matter what. Come on, you can do better than this. Your lies are getting worse. You never used the taser against a killer and this piece of evidence proves it. Is it the glove or the knife? Seriously? Is this supposed to be a smoking gun? I now need to try again. Knife? This? I don't understand. Would save data? Yes. Alright, let's do this again. Paint me the picture. Killer recognized the voice. Voice belongs to Abigail. Obviously. Taser. Completely unusable. Police reported that you started with the attacker, holding him with your left hand because the right one was severely injured right before. Using any weapon would have been impossible. I don't. This panicking of yours does nothing but reinforce my argument, Mr. Baker. After you were thrown against the bench, Abigail screamed, ran towards you and distracted the killer so that you could run away from him. That girl saved your life. I cannot hide anything from you, am I right, detective? It's true, the killer seemed to know her. They were whispering to each other. She was looking quite scared though. Then I ran away like a coward, leaving her in the clutches of that monster. Really no clue how she knew him, but I'm sure she's testifying against me because the killer is blackmailing her. So you think the killer left you both alive to exploit Abigail in court? Pretty much. And so, he contracted me in the hope that I would arrest the wrong person, thus saving both your life and Abigail's. Damn it, that girl has been manipulated by the killer. Must talk to her now. Just one last thing, Foley. Remember, if something bad happens to Abigail, you're a dead man. Case looks harder than expected. Must do Abigail as soon as possible. Especially about the emails I found on her computer. Maybe she's with Freya, should probably look for her. Alright, we did this. Alright, nice. Guess the time has come. Go back to the crime scene. Treasury Park. Freya, for the first time I'm really happy to see you. You again? What the hell do you want from me, Foley? Where's Abigail? I need to talk to her. You need to apologize for running away like that or what? Enough of your bullshit, listen to me. What? You're kidding, right? Hell no. Abigail knows the killer who's probably blackmailing her. You mentioned some emails. Do you maybe have these files with you? Yes, but are you able to decrypt them? You know how many times people go to the loo in a day? Hell, if some stupid emails can stop me. Good. Make sure you don't miss anything, I'm counting on you. Seriously? You saved them on this piece of junk? Your colleagues must not see this evidence, not even the ones you trust. Driven by the hate for Baker, they could make it disappear. We would miss our chance to find the truth. I don't trust you, but if it makes you feel better, trust my colleagues even less. I'll call Abigail and send her to your office. Just don't make me regret my decision, alright? Call me as soon as you find something. And try not to be reckless. Sorry, not taking advice from a criminal. See you later, Foley. I can only imagine what she'll do when she finds out that I give David a glove. Anyway, now I really need to go back to the office and put an end to this farce. Time to eat a cookie. What voice did I give her? Alright. Pray ask me to kill me as quickly as possible. What the hell do you want from me?
Good evening, Miss Abigail.
Since you skipped to the small talk, I'll get right to the point. I know you saved Baker from the real killer, and I know about your relationship with Alicia and the encrypted emails on your computer. What? Last piece. Only one last little piece is missing. Don't have time to look for evidence this time. I must rely on my instinct to expose her. Alright, let's expose her then. The truth about Pandora. First things first, Baker admitted that you saved him the night of the murder. We also know that the killer saw your face. Nevertheless, you're still here, willing to testify against our client. Curious how he let you get away so easily after you stopped him from killing Baker, isn't it? Are you implying that I know the killer? You're a clever kid. Of course I know the killer. It's Richard Baker, bastard I've been living with for years. Bullshit. You're testifying against Baker because the real killer is threatening you. Threatening? Do I look like a girl who's been threatened by a merciless killer? You can try to hide as much as you wish, but the mask doesn't lie.
Please, Abigail, help us catch that man. If you don't trust, at least trust Freya. Don't you wish to avenge the death of your friend? Do you really want that maniac to kill again?
It all began several months ago. The first time the killer contacted us, he was pretending to be a famous director interested in our work. Seemed to be the only one able to understand our needs. He hated the black band and the state of our city, at least as much as we did. We used to communicate via encrypted emails only so that the police could not see the stuff we were sharing.
What kind of stuff?
All sorts of stuff really, mostly videos and pictures. But in fact he was, showing particular interest in Alicia's videos.
But why is that?
Probably because most of them were about Baker himself. She had been dating him for a while, but I didn't know that.
Wait a minute. You said that he seemed to be the only one able to understand our needs, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You seem to dislike Baker, if I'm not mistaken.
I hate him with all my heart. That man ruined my life and that of those who are living in this country.
And despite that, you allowed him to get that close to your friend? Kind of weird, don't you think?
I didn't know about the affair.
I did know about it, and that's because is she doing my job now?
He too had a relationship with Baker. That's my gut feeling. This is just too much. I'm out of here.
No, forgive me, I didn't mean to.
And to divorce your sister. Ruining my sister's life was definitely not the right way to get revenge, don't you think? You convinced her. Alright. Whatever.
He took advantage of Alicia's affair to blackmail him, collecting money so he could fulfill your dreams while destroying his reputation. The night of the murder, you were there because you wanted to.
From the meeting between Alicia and Baker.
That night, the girl was filming Baker with a camera and destroyed his reputation once and for all. Probably revealed he planned to Pentawa and he plotted to kill Alicia. He waited for the right night of the meeting and he used the relationship between Baker and their friend to recreate the myth of Apollo and Daphne. She was a beautiful woman, the perfect nymph, while Baker was the arrogant god of the sun, who believed he could control the world and win her love. Snap of his finger. In Dora's mind, the only way Alicia had to escape the clutches of Baker was to be merged with the three, turning them into the myth.
Ever. You'll never stop amazing me. We only wanted to make our dreams come true. Alicia, only I made it an hour earlier. What do you mean? That night I tried to call her before the meeting, but she never picked up the phone. I worried and went to the park. When I got there, she was already dead, and the killer was there, waiting for me behind the tree. A tall man with a thick black coat and a wolf-shaped mask.
A man with a wolf mask?
I don't know. As soon as he saw me, he ran towards me, grabbed my arm and dragged me to Alicia. Then he whispered in my ear that if I had not filmed Baker's survivor, I would have ended up like her.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding? What kind of crazy fuck would have himself filmed while attacking someone?
No idea.
I was terrified, so I hid close by, turned the camera on, and waited for Baker to show up. But the killer attacked that bastard, instinctively started to scream, blowing my cover. I don't know why I did it. Freaked out and my body was like moving on its own. I was running towards them. The killer suddenly came closer and hit me in the face, snatching the camera from my hand and allowing Baker to run away. When he realized Baker escaped, he started laughing like a maniac. Then he grabbed my hair and he forced me to tell Alicia that everything was going to be fine, while caressing her cheek with the back of my hand. And he caught this on our camera. After that, he let me go, promising that I would have heard from him again soon. When I got home, he sent me an email with the video file attached and he asked me to testify. Said this was meant to preserve what he defined as pleasant memory.
Abigail, I'm so sorry.
Wait a minute. You have the video of that night? Why didn't you just say that?
Margaret, what the fuck is wrong with you? That girl has gone through hell.
Yeah? I have a copy of the video with me. Do whatever you want with it. Burn it, give it to the police, sell it. I don't care.
You brought a copy of the video? That means that you knew. You would have found out everything.
Actually, I couldn't wait to free myself from this burn, even if I have to hide until you catch that freak. But I might clear Baker of all charges if you of a county hides in its past. Alright. Might throw you at the police station. You'll be safe there. One last thing before I go. I'm not the only one the killer is threatening.
Wait. What was she talking about?
One step at a time. Submitting this video would exonerate Baker and let the police shift their focus to the real killer. Then we would collect our reward. We would save our agency and go back to our normal lives.
But if we did it, the Black Bands would win the elections. We might bring Howard and Pain back the city, winning the lives of thousands of people.
To give up our reward and put at stake our future, preventing the return of an extremist party, or to sacrifice the lives of thousands of people for destroying everything we've ever worked for?
Time to make a choice.
God damn it. I'm gonna check my phone real quick. Because I can. Alright. As expected, it was just a weekly report. Shit. Everything in me the video, but that's not what the story wants of me now, is it? It wants me to hide the video. Why does it want you to hide the video? Because she said the killer is not the only one threatening her. Which means if we hand over the video, something wrong. So, what do we know about the killer? What do we know about the killer? He must be strong. He must be a very strong man. Probably tall. He has good hands. He knows how to surgically remove eyes and shut mouth, so could be an ex-surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Or a man with a lot of experience in combat or something. Ex-military surgeon. He is blackmailing Alicia. Oh no, not Alicia, Abigail. And she's not only threatening her apparently, which should be into this decision. Should we hand over the video? Or hide the video? The game definitely wants us to hide the video. Now the real question is, the right thing would be to hand over the video. But wait a second. I'm still curious about, we gave our detective friend, let's call her friend, you know, a woman who's gonna be really mad at us, Freya, her stick. Well, still, we went through her lies. What if Freya is being threatened? Who else could he be threatening? Could he be threatening our girlfriend? What would you do, son, in this situation? You would hand over the video. Let's hand over the video, fuck it. Maybe a monster, but Baker is not guilty. And we have already spilled enough innocent blood.
Maybe you're right, Mordred. Having Baker would temporarily save the city, but in a few years history would repeat itself, maybe with an even worse party leader. And we deserve a normal life after all we've been through. And let the citizens of Nova Belamus decide the future. Maybe they'll make the right choice for once.
I'm glad we came to the same conclusion.
Anyway, still baffled by what Abigail said.
An email? It's from Freya. Yeah, I want to save, because we didn't save the last one. I don't want a new save file here. Revive here 47. That's all. What does it mean? Looks like some sort of advice. Wait a minute. Damn it.
What? Oh no.
Of course. Put your life in danger now? Shit. Should have known better.
We must save him, Mordred, we must.
No. You stay here and give the video to the police. I'll handle this. Let's keep in touch.
Wait!
Nope. Not waiting. New destination available. Valgrind 47. Alright, that's where I'm gonna end this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, have a great one.